So we are going to be reading The Giving Tree, and then we are going to be talking about what the author might have been trying to tell us from this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek, and when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much. The tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in the shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, come climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you." "My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on the branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did, and the tree was happy. Okay, so that's the end of our book. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read one selection from The Giving Tree, and that's right here. So we're gonna talk about the quote, "And the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house, and the tree was happy." So what do you think the author is trying to tell us in this little passage from that book?
I think that the author's trying to say that like humans take from nature, and like nature is happy when we use it for what it has.
Okay. Bailey, is there anything you think the author's trying to tell us that's different from what Jackie thinks?
Well, I think the author is trying to say that when we use nature, we should try and respect it and make it happy.
Okay, great. Why do you think the author is telling us like this?
So that he can kind of give like an example of how to use nature.
Okay.
I think the author is trying to tell us like this because it's something that we can relate to because we are humans and we do use nature.
Okay. And then I'm going to go back for just a second here for what is the author trying to tell us. So, do you guys think if this was not a tree and this was another person and the boy kept taking from another person, but that person was happy to help, right? Do you think there's any other messages that it might be sending us about kindness or respect at all?
Don't take advantage of people.
Yeah. I also think it could be saying that it's okay to be happy to help people, right? The tree was always happy to help and always offering whatever it could to help the boy be happy. Okay, perfect. And then does the author say it clearly?
I think the author is using like it's like an underlying message, so it's not as clear.
Okay. Okay. Bailey, what do you think? Do you think that the author says it clearly?
I kind of agree with Jackie. I think the author is using more of like a storytelling strategy to get the message across so it's not as clear, but it is in a way.
Okay. How might the author have written it more clearly?
I guess by like just directly saying, you know, use respect. Like we don't hear the words, like there's no key words that are within the message. So maybe by adding like more key words of like, you know, the man was taking the branches and it made the tree happy, but like, you know, is that very nice? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything to add on that, Bailey?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Jackie, and I think like the author could he could probably like pose questions like in the thing like Jackie said, does that make the tree happy or something like that, just to like get us to think.
Okay, great. And then what would you have wanted to say instead? Oh, or Jackie, are you talking? I see that you're muted.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was reading the question, like the quote,
Uh-huh.
and I'm thinking like, boy cut off her branches. So maybe he could have said like the boy was, you know, tearing apart the tree, but the tree was still happy.
The tree was still happy to help the boy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Bailey, any other way that you would want to say it?
I think I would have said the boy kept taking things from the tree, but the tree was always willing to give it up to him or give it to him.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your input and you guys following along in the Giving Tree.
Thank you.
Thank you.